the 1st of September 1939. This date is etched in history as the day the world plunged into the abyss of World War II. It was the day Nazi Germany unleashed its military might on its neighbor Poland, marking the beginning of a conflict that would claim millions of lives and reshape the geopolitical landscape. The invasion of Poland was not just an act of aggression, it was a calculated move that had been brewing for years, fueled by resentment, ambition, and a dangerous ideology. The world watched in horror as newsreels showed German tanks and troops pouring across the Polish border. The Polish people, caught off guard but resolute, mounted a valiant defense. Their bravery, however, was no match for the overwhelming force of the German war machine, which was about to unleash its terrifying new method of warfare on the world. The invasion of Poland was a tragedy for the Polish people, and a stark warning to the world. The Nazi threat was real, and it was deadly. To understand the events of September 1st, 1939, we need to rewind to 1919 and the Treaty of Versailles. This treaty, signed after Germany's defeat in World War I, was meant to ensure peace and prevent future conflicts. However, it ended up sowing the seeds of resentment and instability that contributed to the outbreak of World War II. The treaty was deeply unpopular in Germany. It was seen as a humiliating diktat that unfairly blamed Germany for the war and imposed harsh punishments on the German people. The Treaty of Versailles had a profound effect on Germany, both economically and psychologically. The loss of territory, the heavy reparations payments, and the restrictions on the German military created a deep sense of grievance and anger among the German population. This resentment was expertly manipulated by extremist groups, most notably the Nazi Party, who used it to gain popular support and eventually seize power. Hitler's rise to power was directly fueled by the widespread anger and humiliation felt by Germans in the wake of the Treaty of Versailles. He promised to restore Germany to its former glory, to overturn the injustices of the treaty, and to avenge Germany's defeat. These promises resonated with a population desperate for hope and change. Hitler's ambitions went far beyond simply revising the Treaty of Versailles. He envisioned a vast German empire stretching eastward, a living space or Lebensraum for the German people, which he believed were racially superior and destined to rule over inferior races. Poland, located between Germany and the Soviet Union, was a key obstacle to Hitler's expansionist plans. Hitler saw Poland as an integral part of his Lebensraum vision. He wanted to conquer and annex Polish territory, enslaving its people and exploiting its resources for the benefit of the German Reich. Poland also held symbolic significance for Hitler. He saw the Treaty of Versailles' creation of the Polish corridor, which separated East Prussia from the rest of Germany, as a particular humiliation. He was determined to right this perceived wrong and reassert German dominance in the region. To achieve his goals, Hitler engaged in a carefully calculated campaign of diplomatic maneuvering and military buildup. He signed a non-aggression pact with the Soviet Union, the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact, which secretly divided Eastern Europe between the two totalitarian powers. This pact secured Hitler's eastern border and gave him the freedom to attack Poland without fear of immediate Soviet intervention. Section 4. Seeds of Deception Operation Himmler. The invasion of Poland was preceded by a carefully orchestrated propaganda campaign designed to demonize the Poles and justify German aggression. This campaign, known as Operation Himmler, involved a series of staged incidents that were designed to look like Polish attacks on German territory. The most infamous of these incidents was the Gleiwitz incident, in which SS operatives disguised as Polish soldiers attacked a German radio station. This incident, along with others like it, was used by the Nazi propaganda machine to portray Poland as the aggressor and to stir up anti-Polish sentiment among the German population. These fabricated incidents provided Hitler with the pretext he needed to launch his attack. On September 1, 1939, he addressed the German people, claiming that Poland had attacked Germany and that Germany was now acting in self-defense. This was a blatant lie, but it served its purpose. It gave Hitler the justification he needed to launch his invasion and rally the German people behind him. The seeds of deception had been sown, and the world was about to reap the whirlwind. Section 5, Blitzkrieg, the Lightning War. At dawn on September 1st, 1939, the full might of the German war machine was unleashed on Poland. The invasion marked the first real-world test of Blitzkrieg, a new military doctrine that emphasized speed, surprise, and overwhelming force. German tanks, supported by dive bombers and mobile infantry, punched through Polish lines, bypassing and encircling pockets of resistance. The Luftwaffe, Germany's air force, played a crucial role in the Blitzkrieg strategy. They quickly gained air superiority, bombing Polish airfields, communication centers, and troop concentrations. This relentless aerial bombardment, combined with the rapid advance of German ground forces, sowed chaos and confusion among the Polish defenders. The Polish army, although brave and determined, was ill-equipped and unprepared to face the full force of the German Blitzkrieg. Their outdated equipment and tactics were no match for the speed, firepower, and coordination of the German forces. Despite facing overwhelming odds, Polish soldiers fought heroically, defending their homeland with courage and tenacity. The Polish Air Force, although outnumbered, put up a spirited defense, scoring some early victories against the Luftwaffe. However, their efforts were ultimately in vain. The Blitzkrieg, a brutal and efficient military doctrine, had been unleashed, and Poland was paying the price.